Hey guys, I thought I would do this ABC's About Me thing. Oh my god, look at my hair. Oh. Just because a lot of people don't really know anything about me, and I feel you guys should. So let's get started. A is for age. I am 22. I'll be 23 on June 1st. I'm old, but yeah. B, my bed size. I Depends on where I am. Right now I have an extra long twin because I'm in college. But once I go back to home, I will have my full size bed again. So, yay, full. C is chores that I hate. I actually like doing chores. I think the only chore that I hate is cleaning my room, because I just don't like doing it. D is for dogs. I don't have any dogs. I don't like dogs. Well, I wouldn't say I don't like them. I'm scared of them. Chihuahuas are my biggest nightmare. No. I have cats. Cats are better than dogs. Sorry. E is for essentials. Music. I cannot live without my music. It helps me focus. I can relate to it. It's music. I can't live without my iPod, my laptop, basically technology. But not really. Technology hates me, but I need my iPod and my computer. Those are the most important things in my life. Family. F is for favorites. I have so many favorite things. Favorite series is Harry Potter, movies and book. Harry Potter, it's everything. Favorite colors, I have 4, purple, pink, black and lime green. Purple and pink are my absolute 2 favorites, though. Don't ask me why, I just like them. G is gold or silver. I actually prefer silver. Gold, I think, is not attractive, like, mostly on me. I don't like gold jewelry, even my necklaces are silver. When I was engaged, I had a gold, and I was too nice to tell him that I didn't like it, but that ended up biting me in the ass anyway, because he only spent like $30 on it, because he's a cheapskate. But yeah, silver, I prefer silver over anything else. H is for height. I'm an average. I'm about 5'5", so I'm not too tall, not too short. I used to be the tallest in my class when I was like 5, but yeah, I'd say I'm an average height. Kind of stout, and fat, but you know, what can you do? Instruments for I don't know if your voice counts. I'm a singer. I don't play instruments. I have a keyboard. I tried learning how to play it. It didn't end well at all. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. But I'm open to trying. Maybe like in the future I'll practice again. But I don't think it'll work out. J is for job title. I work part-time at Bath & Body Works when I'm home. Other than that, I'm a junior in college. I'm going into my senior year next semester, so that's exciting, but that's it. I'm just a student, and I work a few months. I've only worked like Black Friday, and that's it. Because I'm never home. Kids, I do not have any. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, but I don't have kids myself, but I do have names picked out for when I do have kids. I want to name my girl Evangeline and my son Seamus. Don't ask me why. I like the names, so if I have kids, that's what their names are gonna be. L is for where I live. I'm originally from Leominster, but right now I'm living in North Adams because that's where I go to college. M is for my mother's name, which is Nancy. She's like my rock. She isn't always supportive, but when she is supportive, she gives like 100%. And I'd be like so lost without her. And I love my dad too, but he doesn't try as hard as my mom does. So, N is for nicknames. I'm blessed. I don't have any. When I was in daycare, I used to be called Laura, because the kids couldn't pronounce the A at the end of my name. So instead of saying Laura, it was Laura, or Lala, if I had to say my name was something and be Lala, but after that's frickin' Teletubby, but I don't have any nicknames, so hopefully I can keep it that way. O was for overnight hospital stays, which I've actually never had. Which well, I don't, unless you count when I was born, but most people don't count that. But yeah, I've been lucky. I've never actually had to go. I've only gone to the hospital once, and it wasn't for an overnight thing, so I was lucky. P is for pet peeves. When people think that they're always right, I have a problem. I am one of those people sometimes, but I usually am right because I look for the facts before I jump to conclusions. Usually, other pet peeves is being interrupted. There's this one girl that I'm kind of sort of friends with, and she has an opinion about absolutely everything. And whenever you try to start a conversation, she jumps in and adds her own little spiel about what's going on and how it relates. Even if it doesn't relate, she still tries to make it relate. It's very, very annoying, and I want to slap her sometimes, but I don't. Q is for quotes from movies. I quote a lot of Harry Potter. I've quoted Alice in Wonderland yesterday, actually. But I mostly quote Harry Potter. The movies, usually, not the books. It's harder to quote the books. But yeah, I think Harry Potter's the only thing. Oh, and Disney movies. I quote a lot of Disney movies. I'm obsessed with Disney, so of course I do. R is for right or left-handed. I am a righty. I want to be ambidextrous, but I can't. My left hand is just useless to me. So yeah. S is for siblings. I have 2. I have an older sister, Eileen, who my dad adopted when he was married to his first wife. And I have a younger sister, Lisa, she's 15 months younger than I am. So 2 sisters. T is for the time you wake up. It depends on the day. Most days I'm up at 8:30. Weekends I try to sleep in. Latest I've slept in is 9. Except for today, I actually woke up at 10 because I went to bed at 3 o'clock this morning. I don't know. But yeah, I usually wake up at 8 or 8:30 for classes. I get up an hour before my class starts. It's easier that way. U is very, very awkward. Underwear. I don't know why this is even part of the list, but I try to find cute things. It just it makes me feel happy when I wear cute underwear. I don't know why. It just gives me confidence, I guess. V is for the vegetables I hate. There's actually quite a few of them. Asparagus, Brussels sprouts, spinach. I hate spinach. It's so gross. I can't. But I think, and carrots. Sometimes. I can only eat carrots when they're raw. I can't eat cooked carrots. They get too mushy and it's gross. W is what makes me late. My laziness. Sometimes I don't like rolling out of bed. So I'll just lay there until I feel some form of motivation. But other than that, I'm a slow walker, so I'm sometimes late then too, but I leave 15 minutes before my class starts, so it's not too bad. But I sometimes get easily distracted too. That's another problem I have, is I get easily distracted from what I'm doing. If I have to do a bunch of things, I'll stop and do something else, and then realize, oh, I have to go to class. So that's my biggest problem. X is for X-rays I've had. I've only had 1 X-ray in my life, and it's kind of a funny story. I was with this girl. We were friends a long time ago. I can't even remember her name anymore. We were so young. But we were hanging out in our backyard, and I had to go home for dinner, and I tripped over a tree root, and I fractured my left ankle. And so the next morning it was swollen and huge, so I had to go to the emergency room and get it checked out. But that's the only X-ray I've ever had, besides dental crap. But yeah, I tripped over a tree root and just fractured my ankle because I'm just that skilled. Why is yummy foods? I think my favorite food is like anything Italian. I am Italian, so obviously I have that. But I don't really have a huge. I don't have a favorite thing. Like, it's very rare for me to eat these days. With time, and sometimes I just don't want to. But I won't say no to a plate of spaghetti if I have to eat. And finally, Z, it's for zoo animals. My absolute favorite animal is penguin. I actually haven't gone to the zoo in a very long time. Actually, no, that's not true. I went when I was in 8th grade. We went to Washington, D.C., and funny story. We saw these like giant tortoises, and 2 of them were mating. And I actually got a picture of the 2 mating. I was trying to get the one that was like closest to the gate, that was like by his lonesomeness. And in the background, you just see 2 tortoises mating, and it's like, oh my god. So I didn't realize it until I printed the picture, and I was like, oh, that's awkward. But my favorite zoo animal is penguins. Yeah. And monkeys. I like monkeys. There's this one monkey that my dad knew back in the day, who would like flip you off if you didn't give it a can of soda. Like, he would get mad and just flip you off, and it's so funny. There was another time when I was like 4. My sisters and I went to the zoo with my parents, and my sister Eileen got licked by a bull, which was like this huge creature, like bigger than she was, and it just like walked to her, and she was like wanted to pet it, and it just licked her, and she was like covered in bull drool. Like, it was disgusting. But I think that's the only memory that I really have of my sister Eileen besides her wedding. So yeah, so that's the ABCs about me. If you have any questions, comment below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.